What is up, guys? Welcome back to the inside of my Jeep Liberty. So today we're going to be shooting some portraits. So this was a pretty highly requested video. About a month ago I posted a video shooting with the RB and the Ilford Ortho Plus 80. Just walking around the neighborhood, taking some, just landscape shots and stuff to really just test the film out and see if I liked it or not. If you've seen that video, then you know that I loved it. I had some really great results with it, but I had a lot of people asking to see some portraits shot on the film, and I've been wanting to do that, trying to get around to it for a while now, but my schedule has just been pretty crazy and I haven't really been able to work it out until today. So today I've got my friends Madhav Kumar and Bailey Case, meeting up with them here in about 30 minutes. I got here a little early as usual. Whenever I'm doing portrait shoots, I like to arrive slightly early just so I can kind of scope the area out, see if the spots that I'm wanting to shoot at are going to be the right spots to shoot at the moment. It's about 2:30 now. They're going to be here around 3, and we're going to shoot for an hour and a half or so. I don't know. I've got 2 rolls of the Ortho Plus 80. So we'll have 20 shots to shoot through. I will be using my Minolta Auto Meter 4F. This is my go-to meter for all of my portraits. I do meter by eye a good bit, but when it comes to portraits, I want to make sure that my exposure is spot on, and that's what this little guy does. You can pick one of these up for rather cheap. I think I paid maybe $125 for this when I got it a couple years ago. Pretty sure they're still around the same price range too. Of course, you can get into the nicer light meters, like the Sekonics and everything that do have the incident reading and spot metering all in the same, which does sound really nice, but this was all I could afford at the moment, and it's treated me well since then. So right now I have no need to replace it. So the models, as I mentioned, are good friends of mine. Bailey is an amazing illustrator, graphic design artist here in town. She's done some work for me before. We've been friends for quite a while. Madhav is also an artist here in town. I don't even know how to describe what it is that he does. It's so beyond me. He pretty much makes these computer programs that generate art. I don't even know what you call that, but it's pretty fucking awesome. So Bailey is very fair skin, blonde hair. Madhav is darker brown skin with very dark, just like black fucking hair. So I thought both of them would be really good to work with on this film just because of their contrasting characteristics. It'll be really nice to see how the film handles both of their skin tones and hair and everything, and just see what we get. Really looking forward to seeing those just side by side. Again, we will be shooting with the RB67. That is my go-to for pretty much everything, but especially when it comes to portraits. So like I said, we'll get 20 shots out of these 2 rolls. Should get some really cool stuff. We're going to be shooting in a parking garage area. We might venture out a little more, but I really like this parking garage. I've done one portrait session in it before, and I really like the way it came out. So Madhav and Bailey should be here sometime soon, so I'm gonna go walk around, scout out a few spots, and we'll see you guys shortly. right, guys. So there it was. I gotta say, this is the third and fourth roll of the Ortho Plus 80 that I've shot, and I'm really liking this stuff. The last two rolls I shot, they were developed in Ilford DDX, according to the Ilford website. I think it was like 9 minutes development time. These two rolls were developed in Ilfasol 3 with the 1:14 ratio for 7 minutes. Yeah, it was 7 minutes. And then I scanned them on the Noritsu at work, and I'm really loving this film. I like the contrast, especially in these two rolls. We did have some somewhat harsh lighting going on at the beginning of it, and I tried to use that and really just to kind of see the contrast in the film, because the last two rolls that I shot, it was kind of earlier in the morning around the neighborhood, and it's like there wasn't a whole lot of light, but there was some, so it was a bit softer. So this time it was nice having that just really harsh light there at the beginning of the shoot. And I mean, I really like the way the film handled it. The blacks are black, the whites, like the highlights, are not washed out. Yeah, I'm just super happy with it. It handled the skin tones very well. It really handled Madov's hair. As you can see in the video, his hair is just, very dark. It handled the hair like very well. It was dark. It didn't really lose a lot of detail. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, it handled Bailey's skin tones. It handled her hair. I think I said at the beginning of the video that she was a blonde, but I hadn't seen her since New Year's, and I'd totally forgotten that she dyed her hair a little bit darker, so it wasn't quite as blonde as I was expecting it to be. But I'm just really happy with the results of this film. I'm kind of like hating myself for liking this film so much, because I think it's about $2 or $3 more expensive than my normal black and white, which is HP5. So it's like I kind of hate myself for liking it so much, because I definitely want to get more of it. It will be hurting my bank account a little more, but it's the price I'm willing to pay because I'm a fan. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Be sure to give it the old thumbs up if you like what you saw. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you were digging it, you can hit the little notification bell thing to stay updated on what I'm doing over here. Don't forget to give me a follow over on Instagram at ZachParksPhoto. And then if you're really liking what you see and you want to show a little support, I do have a link down below to my Big Cartel shop where you can purchase some 8x10, 8x12 prints. Nothing too expensive, but that money does just help me, keep this thing going. So every little bit helps, and I just really appreciate y'all's support. So thanks for tuning back in, and we'll see you guys next time.